Me.
Merry New Year! Merry New Year! Merry New Year! What's going on, peoples? I see my man Black White is in the building. Keep it piss up! Keep it piss up! We ain't gonna be here all night, motherfuckers. I ain't gonna have nobody jump up in here making no 8-hour soliloquies and no shit like that. This is Marcus Array's KeepItOneHunned channel, eloquently petty, articulate assholery, uppity Negro swag is in the building. Let's go. I got shit to talk tonight. Motherfuckers got roasted on FB for fucking with me this week. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I do not start this shit with these niggas. I am John Allen. For those of y'all who did not know, it wasn't a secret. Okay? It wasn't a secret. It's not an alternate personality. It's my backup page for when FB throws me in jail. I've been in FB jail since the beginning of December. Over a meme. Okay? Okay? Okay. Let it be understood. I am my brother's keeper. I rocks with my brothers. I rolls with my brothers. But there are some brothers that ain't brothers. All skin folk ain't kin folk. And if you bust at me, I will bust back. I do not want this beef. I was talking to DG. He said, you know what, Marcus? He said, Joe, you know what? I didn't come to this space with the intention on getting into these petty internet beefs. I am the same way. I don't want the smoke, but I do not run from the smoke, nigga. I am the smoke. I am the fire, nigga. And I will roast a motherfucker if they try me. To the best of my ability. There's a lot of motherfuckers on here that are good with it, but there are more that are not. Tread lightly, niggas. Tread lightly. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on? Hannibal, I see you. American Negro, I see you. All right, we are in the building. For those of y'all who follow me on Facebook, oh yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Shout out to the dude, Paul Hewitt. You got roasted, motherfucker. You got roasted. Okay? You got roasted, motherfucker. I cooked you on both sides, nigga. Okay? Just wanna make that known. Alright? Wanna make that known. Latest victim of the Summer Jam scream, Paul Hewitt. I don't want this internet beef. I don't want no twabble. I don't want twabble. I don't want twabble. But people bring the twabble to me. I'm like the Bruce Lee shit. I don't want twabble. I don't want trouble, man. I just want to get along with the brothers, man. That's it. That's it. Gonna keep not giving a fuck. Gonna keep not giving a fuck. 2023, I see you, Diego. We are moving to the next year. There's a bunch of shit we need to leave behind, man. We need to leave some shit behind, man. Okay? Okay? Shout out to Dr. T. Hassan. Shout out to DG. Shout out to Ron, Neil, PhDs in the building. Fuck with my PhDs. Shout out to the grandbaby daddy of Mary Brown. Grandbaby daddy. He took a shot at me this week. You know what I'm saying? You should not do that, man. I keep telling motherfucking kid, yo, why you can't learn, man? Why you can't learn? You was the first nigga I roasted. Talking about him and his oldest son. He says his oldest son. This is a Mary Brown, y'all. You know, the motherfuckers is gonna save the community, right? You know, pro black fist up in the air, Mary Brown. He says that his oldest son, stepson, his oldest stepson, because that ain't your child, motherfucker. Yeah. Your oldest stepson is an up-and-coming rapper. My man tells me, hey, tell Marcus that my oldest son is an up-and-coming rapper. And we might do a father and son diss record. A father and son diss record. He's an up-and-coming rapper. You know, so much for the two-parent household success rate in black boys. I mean, shit. He just proved us wrong with that shit. Your son is an up-and-coming rapper. This motherfucker has mother and daddy in the home, and he's about to be Quavious. He's about to be the new Quavious. Shout out to, what's that? Who is that? Romello, I see you. Why ain't pop up on this page? I ain't see the super chat is not popping up on this page. I want to highlight you. I see it there, but I don't see it here on the StreamYard screen. On the StreamYard screen. Yeah, cat got cremated. Yeah. He said, I heard Pearly had a round 2 with the roommate. Yeah, Hafiz, motherfucker went twice. It's the dumbest motherfuckers. They be wanting rematches, man. They be wanting rematches. Shout out to my man Shiny Belt Buckles. Marty McFly is in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Check out Marty McFly's channel. I don't be shouting out other people's channels enough. Shout out, yo. Let me highlight my man Black Revelations. This is my man Rob, right? Rob be talking to some deep political shit, and they be flagging the shit out of him. Check him out. He be saying some real shit. This is my guy. I do not shout him. I mean, you know, he's been on the panel and shit, but I do not shout his page out enough. Shout out to my man, Black Right Revelations. Rob Arado is in the building. Yes, again, my man, Shiny Belt Buckles, Marty McFly, the digital sensation, Marty McFly. Coming with those receipts. Bending them Colombian bitches over. Hey, papi. Shut up, bitch. Bend over, get this black dick. Oh, man, 2022 was the year of the red pill, y'all. It's the year of the red pill. Yeah, absolutely. Black light. You know, every time I come to this man's page, he shouts me out. So I'm going to return the favor. Check out his page. Shameless plug. Check out his page. I want them likes up. We got 18 likes. We got 27 people in this motherfucker. Get them likes up. We are headed into 2023. Shout out to my man Hassani. I see you. Yeah, Chicago is definitely gonna be wilding tonight. Motherfuckers gonna be shooting in the air, shooting at niggas. Like y'all shooting in the air, we're gonna shoot at niggas, and they won't differentiate between the two shots. Somebody sent me some random ass motherfucker get shot video. Like I get all the shoot 'em up video. Shout out to my man Hassani. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to you. I've been trying to post as many shorts as possible. Okay. What if we learned in 2022? If you got your head between the white bitch titties, don't leave with the black bitches. Don't do it. You're going to jail. You will go to jail. Okay. We have learned. This is the believe her era. We don't give a fuck what proof, nigga. You can have videotape, nigga. This is the believe her era. Y'all motherfuckers got to be more careful. Y'all got to be more careful. Hey, Hassani, Amiri's stepson is an up-and-coming rapper. They talk about they want a rematch. We know he don't get it from his daddy. No, he don't get it from his daddy. How about buying your son a truck, motherfucker? Buy him a truck. You drive for Brad. You graduate, man. You got to graduate. Go from operator. Now your son is an owner operator. Invest in your child's future. Buy him a truck. Tonka truck. Motherfucker. Oh, man. They got your boy Andrew Tate hemmed up on some sex trafficking. My man runs OnlyFans profiles. He runs what is it? Webcam profiles. Whoo, nigga, we done dodged. But shout out to all my motherfuckers that 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we was doing all this shit. Whoa, we lucky. Before they turned pimping into human trafficking, motherfuckers, we is in and out the game. We got in and out the game, bro. This shit is real now. Let me tell you something, man. In order for a charge like that to stick, somebody told, oh, he holding me against my will. This sound like some R. Kelly shit. And I'm talking about in reference to the girls in his mansion. You ain't got to trap no bitch off in no luxury. You ain't got to trap them off in no luxury. You can't get them bitches to leave. You can't make them leave. Are you kidding me? This dude is worth north of $300 million. They want him. Listen, man. Again, I said it last week, we are in the gender version of civil rights. These motherfuckers is the Martin Luthers and the Malcolm X's of this movement. Kev was the MLK. This motherfucker's X. They want him out of here. I'm telling you, man, we're going to watch it all happen. They want them out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? A few news stories I'm going to roll through, man. Yo, what's up with your man Akon, man? What's up with your man Akon? Every 5 minutes, Akon coming out with some shit. And this is for all y'all motherfucking Pan-Africanist niggas in this space. These motherfuckers shit on us every 5 minutes. But no, we are going to go to Pan-Africa. We're going to go to Africa. We're going to go to the motherland. And we're going to all hold hands and get along. And yes, come to Wakanda. Yes, we have shit ready for you. Bullshit. Your man said Africans are more naturally gifted performers than African Americans. 5 minutes ago, we went through it with, the people from the islands over hip hop. Now it's, the Wakandans. It's the Wakandans. The Wakandans is fucking with us. The Wakandans, you know what I'm saying? The Wakandans is on some, we are better performers. You have your pants hanging down and around your ankles. Your pants are hanging down around your ankles. You motherfuckers, you can't perform. We are better natural performers than you. Word. If that's the case, why aren't we bumping your music? Now, but you are bumping Afro beats. Okay. All right. Everything is some fucking derivative of hip hop shit. Everything is some derivative of hip hop shit. Everything that is pop is derivative of hip hop. Hip hop is the #1 streamed music in the world, and it is an African American creation. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can say what the fuck you want. DJ Fool Herc. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We already proved it. It's proven. The guys from back then will tell you. Okay? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? What's it, Harlem? I know that ain't my man. Let me see something. Yeah, man. This Akon is the best performers come from Africa. Well, shit. Last time I remember, Michael Jackson and Prince were from the USA. Michael Jackson and Prince, but show me a motherfucker from Africa moving like MJ, and you got it. Show me. You got to show me. Ain't nothing coming out of Africa that we fuck with like that. And it took a minute for reggae to get on it. And you know when reggae really came around? When that shit started becoming hip hop. Dancehall is a hip hop derivative. I don't give a fuck. Shout out to my Jamaicans out here, but dancehall is a hip hop derivative. I'm a child of the 90s, nigga. I grew up in the 90s. I listened to Ghetto Red Hot, Supercat, hip hop version, and reggae version. All the motherfuckers had to do hip hop remixes of their records so they could sell. Don't talk to me crazy. Don't talk to me crazy. And people are going to take this like I'm coming down on motherfuckers from the islands or motherfuckers from the, the continent. But understand, yo, they talking shit. You talk shit, we gonna talk shit. And that's how that shit go. That's how that shit go. Y'all fuck with our shit. Y'all fuck with our shit. Y'all the ones coming here, cap to the back, pants sagging. I see the Nigerians pants sagging. I'm from New York. Lie me. Where the fuck is Ray S at a time like this? Where the fuck is Ray S at a time like this? But anyway, that's your man Akon talking about Africans perform better than us when we got Jimi Hendrix's, some of the greatest musical entertainment or entertainment motherfuckers, period. Come from right here. Come from right here. Knock it off. Knock it off. We don't know who your guys are. We don't know who your guys are. We don't know who your guys are. 2022 was the year of the red pill. We lost Kevin Samuels. We might lose Tate. We might lose Tate. Yeah, man. So let me pull up some things. I got some things ready and shit. If I can go here, and you got Tory got screwed over. Man, it's a lot going on. I hope y'all leave a lot of the way that y'all been moving like freely with females. Like, be careful. Got to be careful. Like, a lot of shit y'all been doing with females thinking shit is sweet, man. You can't really do like that. You got to be careful. Gotta be careful. All right. So, matter of fact, let me pull up this. Y'all heard about this Drake shit, right? The Drake story. Drake supposedly flew out some chick, right? So, I want to pull up her picture. Okay? I want to pull up her picture real quick because her picture's important. At least it's important to me. Her picture's important. Okay? Because, and let me tell you why, right? I don't believe Drake because he's a famous rapper or I'm a fan or none of this shit. I believe Drake because I know a lot of women that Drake smashed. Oh, yeah. I know a lot of women that Drake smashed. Okay? So how about we do this, right? How about we do this? I'm going to pull up this girl's picture. Okay? We're going to pull up a picture, right? Let me see. Let me see if I could just pull up the image. Open image in a new tab. Okay. Let me get that a little bigger. All right. So Drake was basically some chick went online. She went online and she did a video where she basically said, Drake jumped in my inbox or some shit like that. He flew me out and I fucked this nigga raw and he, I tried to take a picture of him and he threw my ass out. Some stupid shit like that. Some stupid shit like that. That's what she talk about on Drake. All right. So let me share a screen. Let me share a screen real quick. Let's go to this tab. So let's go to this tab. And this is let's see, Chrome tab. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Here we go. So here we go. Right. This is the chick on the left. Right. This is the chick on the left. Okay. Nah. I don't believe you. Okay. Just want to do an experiment here, right? So this is what we're going to do. Let me type in another name, right? Let me type in another name. And before I pull this up, I got to be careful because I don't want no crazy shit popping up. Yeah, I don't think I can do this one. Okay. I don't think I could. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get away with this right here, right? So let me open up in a new tab. Let me open up this and see, share this tab instead. All right. So y'all see this picture, right? Let me increase that so people can see it more better. More better. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Let me increase that. So this is Rose Divine, right? Now, you know, in the circles I run with, you know, I know Rose. Shout out to my man A-List. Because A-List used to manage her. That's my guy. Okay, I knew all the model managers shooting models for the magazines shit. Okay, this is Rose Divine, right? Now, if you look at the girl who's saying he flew her out, right? He flew me out. He flew me out. She don't look nothing like this woman right here. Nothing like her. If you talk about the Kyra Chaoses, the Rose Divines, there was another chick that he was fucking with. Her name escapes you right now. She used to dance with Starlets. Okay, shout out to Lucy. I appreciate you. Oh, she said, catch me next week. Damn it. You're always in and out. She's in and out. Said, catch you next week. All right, Lucy, I appreciate you for popping up here. Thanks for that super chat. This is his type. This is his type. I like my girls BBW. That's his. He said that's his baby mama. Yep, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I know the dudes that were serving this chick up to the rappers. Okay, yeah, that's his baby mama. If you look at the girls who Drake was smashing, they're all thick. All the girls that Drake was smashing are the Nicki Minaj type. Okay, the Nicki Minaj type. This chick is some regular bony, you know, get out of here. Flew her out. Fuck out of here. I don't believe you. Just on that premise alone. I know this man's type because I know a few of the chicks that he's been fucking with. And they all cakey. All cakey. This chick is not cakey. I'm going to try to pull up. Let me see if I can pull up a video of her talking that shit. Of her talking that, yeah, he flew me out. What kind of car do you think? Let me pause that. Yeah, he flew me out. He fly you nowhere. This is the type of shit, yo. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. These chicks can say whatever they want. This is the Believe Women era. We are in the Believe Women era. Okay. Let me see. Drake flew out girl. The flew. So he says, "Oh, he flew out Ice Spice." I don't know if he really smashed Ice Spice. I don't know. Maybe he tried. Maybe he did. I don't know. Who knows? I don't be knowing. This chick right here. I mean, I see Ice Spice before. Everybody's going crazy over her. I ain't never seen her from head to toe. You know, I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. You know what I'm saying? But this chick right here, no. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So let me see if I can get.
So last month, Drake.
Hold on. I just want the portion of her talking. I don't want the whole video of, you know. I don't need all that. I just want her story. I just want her story. It's somebody else's video. Fair use, niggas. Fair use. Okay, fair use, niggas. So I'm about to share the screen. And we about to go to the tab with her. Talking her shit. Drake flew me out. He flew me out, y'all. He flew me out. Let me put this on this screen so I can watch it here. Yeah, Drake flew me out. I don't believe you, shorty. I don't believe you. So let's go. Play, motherfucker.
So I have made a video and I posted it on my Instagram story. It was a video of me inside a purple lingerie set. And I had tagged Drake inside my story, but I tagged him and I like made it real small so nobody didn't know that I had tagged him in my story.
Right.
So I didn't know that he was going to even see it. I'm not even going to lie. So he had texted me in Vanish mode. It was like, what's your number? With the heart eyes emoji. So I sent my number quick. So he called my phone, we chopped it up or whatever. And that's when he was like, he trying to see me. And I'm like, I'm trying to see you too. So he had booked my flight for November 16th. Mind y'all.
Oh, it's an echo. Okay. So let me. Okay. You know what? My bad. Let me put the gotta change my system preferences. Let all my sound come through the phone. My bad, y'all. My bad. Technical difficulties. All right, we're gonna go back. Let's go back with it. Good looking brother man. Thank you for letting me know of those sound issues. Let me bring this back up. Flued me out. So let's go. We're gonna go back a little bit. Motherfucker, I can't answer your call right now. Let's go back.
And I posted it on my Instagram.
Should be clear now. Let's go.
So I made a video and I posted it on my Instagram story. It was a video of me inside a purple lingerie set. And I had tagged Drake inside my story, but I tagged him and I like made it real small so nobody could know that I had tagged him in my story.
Right.
So I did not know that he was gonna even see
made it real small.
I'm not even gonna lie. So he had texted me in vanish mode and was like, "What's your number?" with the heart eyes emoji. So I sent my number. Quick.
I said my number.
So he called my phone. We chopped it up or whatever. And that's when he was like, he trying to see me. And I was like, I'm trying to see you too. So he had booked my flight for November 16th. Mind y'all, we texting, talking, all of that November 13th. So fast forward, I got off the plane. He had sent a private out to get me. But before I went inside his house, they made me sign an NDA.
Wait, hold on. She said they sent a private out to get her. Or private Benjamin, bitch? A private. They said a private plane out to get her. Look at Shorty. Shorty looked like Shorty from Belly. Like I said, I sucked his dick the night before last. She said a private plane out to get that. I wouldn't fly you commercial, bitch.
So I can't really say too much, but I had looked at my NDA rules, so I know what I can and can't say. You feel me?
This wasn't part of the NDA. Him flying you out. Oh, he booked a private. That's why you ain't got a plane ticket. Where the text messages? Where's the screenshots of the interactions? Where's the inbox? Where's the DMs? Where's the DMs, bitch? We don't believe you.
So when I get in the house, we just sitting on the couch, chilling, talking. He kept on rubbing on my stomach and kept on asking questions like, "Do you want kids?" And I'm like, "What you trying to say? Like, if you want a baby mama, you just say that." He just kept on rubbing on my stomach, asking me, "Do I want kids?" I was like, "Yeah, I want one. I want a little boy." So we watch a movie. We drinking Casamigos. Then y'all know Casamigos bring out the freak up. So y'all know we did what we did. I don't have to go in detail about that because
we did what we did, and we did what we did. One thing led to another, and you know, I don't have to tell you all about it. I guess the ND says you can't show us no, you know, the DMs. Where's the DMs? If you're gonna tell all this story, might as well tell the whole thing.
It's self-explanatory. But he did not use protection, which was a little weird, but y'all know I'm just going with the flow.
He didn't use protection, so he's weird because he didn't use protection. You let a strange dick in your pussy. See, this is how we get here. It's my body, my choice. You know what I'm saying? Well, what the fuck happened to that shit right then? Like, he ain't wear a condom. That shit was weird. He didn't use protection. That shit was weird. Nigga, ODB wouldn't knock her up, nigga. And that nigga like it raw. ODB wouldn't knock this little bit. She looks 12. She looks 12. Okay, so yeah. He's talking about NDA. I know what I can and can't say. So the NDA ain't cover none of this shit. That nigga paying the wrong lawyers. Let's go. Let's keep going.
So after we did what we did, we just cuddling and we're watching another movie. So everything went left when I pulled my phone out. So I had pulled my phone out and I had recorded him. And as soon as he seen me recording him, he slapped my phone out my hand.
Let's go.
I'm not even going to lie. I got a little scared.
I ain't even going to lie. Let's continue.
That slap was aggressive.
Yeah, that slap was aggressive. Usually slaps are aggressive. What the fuck? Like, put that phone down. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. Pap, what kind of slap you thought it was gonna be, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Lying ass bitch. Story making them ass bitch, snitching ass bitch. It's funny. She can get on here and say what she said. Drake flew me out. He ran up in me raw and this and that. And then we'll say somebody like, I don't know, maybe August Alsina, one of these niggas. Oh, these niggas are snitching. They lame for that. Lame. They lame. This is double standard. Like, you know, women could come out and do the cat stacks. But niggas is sworn to secrecy. Because, you know, they just emotional creatures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, the nigga flew me out. He have another bitch there. She made us waffles and she put hot sauce on it. Cause I said, I like hot sauce. And she put the hot sauce on it. And so detailed. So fucking detailed. And then I took a picture of him. And then he slapped the phone out of my hand. And that shit was aggressive. That was an aggressive slap. Because, you know. What the fuck? He had you sign an ND. Allegedly. He had you sign an ND. And after signing an ND, you was going to take a photo. And that slap was aggressive.
But after he had slapped the phone out of my hand, he was like, you got to go. I was like, just because I recorded you, really?
Really? Because I tried to take a picture of you.
But I had posted the video on my Instagram. All the receipts is on my Instagram.
All the receipts. You signed an ND. Or what receipts? I don't see nobody posting receipts. Nobody is covering this. At least as far as I can see, is not posting receipts. This is what? TikTok news. I don't see no receipts. I don't be seeing no receipts. Believe women, y'all. Believe women. They're infallible. They tell the truth. That nigga Drake ran up in her raw. What kind of weirdo is he? Then he had the nerve to slap the phone out of her hand. Should have got a photo op with her. Should have hugged her. Smiled for the picture. He flew her out on a private plane, private jet. You know, because you can have whatever you like. Look at her. Look at her. I seen a full body picture of this chick.
So I don't got time for y'all.
I don't know if they
got.
got. I don't know if they got this shit in here.
What I have to lie for?
And who is she?
Story.
Who is she?
Don't pull your phone out.
Yeah, maybe not, bitch. Moral of the story is, yeah, don't pull your phone out. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, remember back in the days where hoes were discreet? Once upon a time, you know what happened? The internet. When hoes was discreet. I remember back in the day, I used to shoot all the bitches. The bitches used to tell me all the stories. When I was used to shoot Body Magazine and all other magazines, the bitches used to tell me all the stories. I'd be like, word? Who? I can't tell you. They'd be like, oh, then the nigga did some weird shit, or he did fucked around and this and the other. And who you talking about? I can't tell you. And I'm like, why are you telling me the story? You protecting this nigga from who? And a lot of chicks told names. A lot of chicks gave names, but there was girls who like, I can't tell you. But what they didn't do is tell the world. They're like, all the world. Diego, you already know what's up. Oh, yeah, we fucked him. Hey, come on. Diego, no. Coming soon. Shout out to my man, Diego. Shout out to my man, Diego, for all those interested. I'm gathering all my urban model photographer buddies, and we're going to do a panel on this motherfucker. And we're going to trade war stories. Y'all don't want to miss that shit. Y'all don't want to miss that shit. Y'all don't want to miss that shit. And Diego, the shit is open to questions back and forth. What I'm saying is we were in that reality. Okay. We were in that reality. All right. We knew the girls that was getting flown out and shit bought for them and just fucking the rappers and this and that and the third. We knew all of that. They was running that back to us. They was running that back to us. And sometimes I can't tell you who it is, but at least they wasn't trying to broadcast it. All of these chicks, they want the clout. They want the clout. They're getting clout now by blowing up the spot. And I think the Cat Stacks, man. Cat Stacks, the originator. Shout out to Cat Stacks. Spilling coffee on myself. Kind of shit. Cat Stacks was the originator. Cat Stacks and fucking Superhead. Cat Stacks, Superhead. What I don't understand about these rap dudes is that they would see the chick that would get their spot blown up by one of these chicks, and then they would go right behind the motherfucker and fuck with them too. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But yeah, man. So this chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not even anywhere close to Drake's type. It was a few chicks that Drake was fucking with straight out of Starlets, bro. And this chick does not fit the bill. This chick, like I said, Drake's type is the super thick, big booty bitch. That's the type we seen this motherfucker with. And I don't got a picture of her full body, head to toe, but you know what I'm saying? Regular degular is the word of the day. Regular degular. It's look regular degular. So yo, we 42 minutes in, man. We 42 minutes in. This shit ain't gonna go further than 2 hours. It's definitely not. There's a hard cutoff in this motherfucker because y'all got places to be. So this is what I want to tell niggas. 2022 is over. 2023 is coming. Okay. I'm on some new shit. I want everybody else to be on some new shit too. But when I say I'm on some new shit, I ain't talking about how I move because I've been moving the way I've been moving forever. I'm talking about in terms of how not only did I run this, but the messages that I give out, because a lot of people, some of y'all follow me on Facebook. Some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. But just understand this. When I'm on Facebook, a lot of debates that I have on Facebook, right? Like, this is the red pill shit. Okay. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that in this red pill shit, that have valid arguments. Some guys that complain about, we watch T.S.on, and T.S.on often talks about some real shit. He's talking about shit that's affecting Black men as a whole, and this and that and the third. But what I don't want to see happen in this space is it devolve into the shit where, you got the women that complain about, oh, y'all don't like me because I'm this. Y'all don't like me because I'm not that. Y'all don't like me because I'm big. Y'all don't like me because I'm dark. Y'all don't like me because this, that, and the other reason. And that's what I don't want to see happen with men's spaces. Let's keep this shit clean, man. Let's keep this shit about the real issues, okay? The real issues, man. The real issues. There's a lot of bullshit in the game. And the problem with most movements is that a lot of movements don't want to call out they radicals. They're weird niggas and shit like that. Okay? We know female nature. Okay? A lot of y'all, look, I've been, this is what? Maybe going into my second year and a half, whatever, second year. Understand this. Every movement has their radicals. And you got to separate the core message from the bullshit. You got to separate the core message from the weird shit, the lame shit, the corny shit. Okay? And that be the downfall. That be the downfall of a lot of fucking movements. Is the weird shit. Okay, I ain't down with the weird shit. Let's not make this about something else. Okay? I tell motherfuckers, and I ain't going to extend this too long. And this is 31st, it's New Year's Eve. Okay? You got three fucking choices. Okay? Either you date out, or you fly out, or you cash out. One of those three. Do one of those three, please. Gentlemen, I want you to win. Okay? And those are the three options if you decide you don't want to make yourself into the guy that the women the women that you want is looking for. Because we talk about black women a lot here. And we know what black women tend to look for. And if you can't see yourself becoming that guy, that archetype, because it's not Pookie this, Pookie that. Listen, there's things about Pookie's attributes that women are looking for, even if you're not Pookie. Okay? Even if you're not Pookie, they have attributes that women are attracted to. Okay? And a lot of that has to do with confidence and your attitude and your approach. I'm not about to do the whole Lucario shit here tonight. But anyway, what I'm saying to guys is if you don't see yourself becoming the hip, smooth motherfucker, date out, fly out, or cash out. Let's not do too much of this. These bitches ain't giving me no pussy bullshit. Let's move on from that. Let's move on from that. Our issue, the black manosphere, is not about who's not fucking. The black manosphere is about men who are looking for, fair treatment when it comes to the law, when it comes to, parenting, when it comes to marriages, all of those things. We are looking for real solutions. We are looking for, in this, whether it be socially or even legally. Socially or even legally, we looking to get treated like humans. That's what this is. This is about. This shit ain't about, making up, social or legal, parameters for bitches to give you pussy. That is a personal problem. This is about the collective, right? And I ain't talking about the community. I'm talking about the brothers. Okay? You can't be yelling SYSBM and then be complaining that these same women that you're supposed to be saving yourself from is not fucking with you. Keep it moving. I tell motherfuckers, embrace your inner savage. Embrace your inner savage. If you can't do that, if you can't bring yourself to be savage, and there's a lot of these guys, what it really is, and I'm going to say what it is, a lot of these guys that have that issue in particular, okay, shout out to my man says Slaycation, said just FYI, international viewers like me can't use Cash App. You might want to add a PayPal details to your scrolling banner for donations. Shout out to you, and I appreciate that. Gotcha. Noted. And that's local law. Am I saying that right? Kara J. I'll say Kara J. That's easier to say. Yeah. Embrace being a bad guy. I've been saying this. Embrace. And that's not just about women. It's just life, man. This is war. This shit is war. This, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't for the timid. I don't give a fuck if it's about pussy, money, anything. This is war. If you ain't raw, you ain't gonna win. And that's what the women are attracted to. They are attracted to a motherfucker is willing to go to war. Is willing to go to war. Shout out to my homegirl, Brandy. Brandy been in these streets with me before. She been in these streets with me before, like in real life. Don't let the smile fool you. Right? My man Moving Silent said, embrace your inner asshole. Shout out to Stuart D. What's going on, bro? Thank you for the super chat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your inner asshole. Embrace your inner savage. It's not just about women, bro. Everything that I tell dudes to do, everything that we talk about on here is not just about, serving the guy. I don't do the serve the gynocracy shit. So you have to not give a fuck about them not letting you smash a competent attitude. Shout out to K. Williams. My man said, embrace villainy. Yeah, man, this shit should be bigger. This shit should be bigger than bitches. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I fucks with y'all. But damn, every time I make a video about credit or money or anything else, nobody fucks with it. If y'all got y'all, some of y'all got y'all shit way together, and okay, you don't need my fucking advice. Fuck my advice. Fuck my advice. You know what I'm saying? Come for the entertainment, for the shit talk. I'm with it. I'm with it. But there's a lot of guys out here who need that. They need that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I need motherfuckers to be more self-serving. I need motherfuckers to be more savage. And that doesn't mean you just go destroying shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you before me. If it got to be me or you, it's going to be you. It's got to be you. It can't be me. It can't be me. It ain't going to be me. If it's between me and you, it's going to be you. And that's the attitude dudes gotta take up, man. You know, this again, this thing where we can't bring ourselves to be an enemy of the enemy. The good cop, bad cop. Over the last few videos, I've been saying this shit. We need to leave that shit in last year. Or niggas is going to lose. Nigga, you're going to lose. You're not going to win. We gonna hold the dick hostage. You can't hold dick hostage that nobody wanted. You can't do it. They wasn't looking for that dick. You hold that dick hostage. It's like kidnapping black kids. Nobody's looking for them. You sounded like the world is correct. Y'all need to check out my man. He talk more shit than me. They on him. I need y'all to support my man. They on him. All right. Yeah, but yeah, you can't take dick out the game that wasn't in the game. You can't take dick out. If y'all don't want to fuck with us, we won't give you no dick. Okay. They're like the big bitches like, we ain't here for the patriarchy. I ain't serving no man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You know, bitches with blue hair and shit. Fuck the patriarchy. Fuck them. Okay. Oh, Big Shirley, like, get your own plate. Okay, I'll do that. Matter of fact, yeah, over there. Fuck out of here. Nobody was looking for. Wasn't looking for it. They wasn't looking for it. They wasn't ready. They wasn't looking for it, my nigga. You can't take dick out the game that wasn't in the game. You can't take pussy out the game that wasn't in the game. I'm gonna tell you this though. Remember what they say. More than 50% of black men in this country single and childless. All right. So there's this idea. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna just put this out there, and motherfuckers who follow me on Facebook know this conversation is happening. There's this idea that the men, the rejected men, the sexually dejected men they're pulling out the game and they're not paying these bitches rents anymore, and that's why these women are getting evicted from their homes. Because the levels of eviction in black women are going up because niggas are not paying rent anymore for bitches. So that's what niggas was doing. That's how women were in their apartments. The niggas was paying their rent. Niggas was paying these bitches rent. That's what happened. So right. So fuck the pandemic and the downturn of the economy. That has nothing to do with it. It's just that, you know what? Niggas is like, you know what? Y'all bitches won't fall in line. We're not paying your rents anymore. And then the eviction rate went up. Like, oh, men, you know, they're simping online, but in real life, they're red pill. So guys don't do what they say they do on the internet because they're simping on the internet, but in real life, they're red pill. Let me tell you something, bro. You better turn that ship around. They're red pill online, and they're simping in real life. Bitches are still going on these goofy first dates. They still got y'all taking them out on these goofy first dates. Getting them steak and lobster. Getting them wine. Bitches be like, texting a friend, yeah, I'm with this corny ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm with this corny nigga. He gonna pay for that shit. Then I'm gonna fuck my real nigga. Hey, bro, you ain't gotta tell me. My man K Williams says, bro, ask any random chick to show you her Cash App transactions for the week and you'll see the truth. Bro, I was at my studio. Bitches would come through. I had one chick do this shit right in front of my face. Called 3 niggas. I probably said this in the video before. Called 3 different niggas for 3 different bills. Hey, my cell phone bill due. Yeah. Yo, had the nigga on speaker. She had to make sure I heard this shit. This wasn't my homegirl, nothing. She was a model chick. Yeah, okay. I got you. All right, cool. I got you. All right. Talk to you later. Click, click. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, my light bill, my light bill's due. Yeah, right. Gotcha. Give me the account number, this, that, and third. Right. Right in front of me. Right in front of me. There ain't no motherfucking revolution. If anything, this shit is worse. Now the red pill. The red pill. Again, 2022 is the year of the red pill. 2022 is the year of the red pill. More awareness, this and that and the other shit is making the mainstream. Don't get it twisted, but these stormtroopers are still out here, bro. It says not paying anyone's rent unless you have at least a few properties owned outright and earning $250K per year. Well, yeah, that's about this many motherfuckers. My coworker was just bragging about getting a $200 dinner from a dude she didn't want. Man, my sister weighs like 200 and change in niggas Cash App. Let me tell you something, bro. We used to have the big strippers. They used to make a lot of money. Said, bro, if I ain't smashed, she ain't eating. My man said, if I ain't smashed, that bitch ain't eating. It's the same shit chicks say, like, if you're going to be fucking with that nigga, he might as well. Okay, well, that shit go both ways. Understand. The amount of guys that are fed up with this shit, it's going up. It's going up. But this ain't the red wave, motherfuckers. This ain't the red wave, but motherfuckers is online. I debate them all the time. Red pill guys, they fuck with me. They fuck with the other guys. But they still doing this dating shit. My man said 3 dates. 3 dates is when he finds out this bitch is not into me. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 dates it takes him to realize a bitch is not fucking with him like that. 3 fucking dates. God damn it. 3 fucking days. We're gonna go into this Andrew Tate thing for a second. Andrew Tate dropped some truth bombs. He dropped some truth bombs earlier this week. I posted a video on it, but I didn't do a reaction to it. And we're gonna do that right now. My man says, let the blue pill niggas live. I let them live, but they want to argue with me. They want to argue with me, bro. They want to argue with me. The blue pill niggas want to argue with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coyote 29. Regards from your brother Coyote. Oh shit. From E-Hall. What's good? What's good? I got to holler at you on the back end. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the building. In the building. What's going on? Flatbush representer. Yeah, man. Romello says, if anyone knows Chicago, I live in Skokie, and the biggest simps are white women. Shit, I wouldn't know that. Tim Howe says, Happy New Year's, brothers. Happy New Year, Tim. Hey, thank you for that. Let's go into this real quick. I'm going to cite fair use on this one. And let me throw the fair use up real quick. Fair use. Hopefully they don't shut me down like they usually try to do. But this is a YouTube video. I posted it on my shit and they didn't chop the shit down. So I don't see them doing it now. So let's go. I already got the shit queued up. Let me see here. Yeah, we're gonna go into this, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. No. I don't want that. Chrome tab. Here we go. So yeah. Y'all all seen this. Let me full screen that. Y'all all seen this, but this is the part that I want to play. Let's go.
It is something that happens, especially to females as they mature. Don't you think it's strange, or why do you think that 0 women on earth choose those kind of men who they perhaps have slightly lower status, but are more likely to be loyal to them, be monogamous, etc. In the modern world, because like I said, the world's changed. Why do you think 0 women choose them when they're at the peak of their choices? So when a woman is 19 and she can go anywhere she wants, every man wants her. She can go on any yacht in Miami. She can get flown out to Dubai when she has all the choices in the world. Why is she completely uninterested in those kind of men? And then when she gets to a certain age of maturity and there's a whole new generation of girls who have all the choices, then they sit there and go, you know what? I deserve monogamy and and they all of a sudden want to grow up and mature. Why does no woman decide that when she actually is at her most valuable?
So I have my own theory, and it's very close to his theory. And for all of y'all that seen this video earlier this week, they really came at Pearly after this shit. This is probably the first. I didn't see it from beginning to end. I still have not watched this whole video, and I have yet to watch a just Pearly Things video from beginning to end. But I don't call her auntie. Stop doing that. Let's leave that in 2022. Do not call just Pearly Things Auntie Pearl. Knock that shit off. Yeah. So first time I really watched one of her videos, right? And yeah, her face. Yeah. Why y'all ain't into? And she's about to be, oh, but I'm different. When I was this age, I was into this and this. And she, Shorty really didn't get much from this conversation, at least not from what I could see in their exchange, even with the older woman that was there trying to school her. Okay. But at the end of the day, to me, Andrew was the highlight of this shit. So let's rock, and then I'm gonna go into because he's asking a very good question. He's gonna tell you what his opinion is. I'm gonna go into. Let's see what Miss Renner has to say.
I feel like like I said, I don't like to speak for all women. I just speak for myself. But I know.
Bravo. Let's leave women speaking for all women in 2022.
For me, that I was looking for a man for a lifestyle, something that I was not able to do individually by myself. So that's why it's like, well, yeah, I want to be able to do this, do that. I want to go for the football player that was just on GQ. And in reality, now I realize, well, okay, there's a lot that comes with that. I can make my own money. I don't necessarily need that type of guy for the happiness that I'm looking for. Again, seeing value in the Grand Canyon is a lot different than like, okay, here's money for this, here's allowance for that.
It's just convenient that they find this shit out later. Now she's gonna say, oh, it's not an age thing. No, but it's a baby thing. So either way, whether you have kids early or you just get older later, right? Let me shout out a couple super chats before I continue. An ancient man says, I can't do it. Been over. I don't need 3 days. That's 200 that could be used for direct access. If you get my drift, this is what I'm talking about. I say fly out, date out, or cash out. Fly out, date out, or cash out. It's one of these three things. Do one of these three things. All right. So, and again, whatever you got to do. If you ain't got to do that, some of the guys in here are actually married. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? For your happiness or for your, your peace. Let's go.
And
Here's
that's
an
the
hour
same
of my
thing
time.
as you asking why a man that is 20, 21, 23 is not a top G like a 30, 40-year-old man.
Well, no, the point.
Your age actually dictates your sort of maturity to a large extent.
Well, I'm arguing the point. The point I'm trying to make is that what I actually think happens, especially in the modern world, because the modern world's all fucked up and nothing's the way it's supposed to be. The traditional life path of a female is she's 17, she's 18, she's 19, and her value is massively inflated. And I don't blame her. Of course it's massively inflated. Imagine being 19 years old, have achieved exactly fucking zero in your life, knowing nothing. You put makeup on, and sports stars, billionaires, actors, the most important famous people on the planet, the richest men on the planet are begging for your attention. The ego you're going to develop, let's all be honest, right? The ego you're going to develop is going to be monumental. I'm special. I'm so gorgeous. All this.
Here, Navy SEALs, 3 rules for surviving a real-world assault. Rule number.
Let's pause that for a second. We ain't gonna play this man's commercial and get that out of here, right? So gonna pause that. What he said is very important. What he said is very important. What he's saying right now, I got receipts. I've been making this same argument for a long fucking time. A long time. It's like, okay, you're at the peak of your value. Got all these niggas on you. All these niggas. Oh, let's go here. Let's go here. Let me give you this. Let me give you this. Let me give you this. Trying to get it. Trying to get it. Trying to get it. Can't give it to him. Can't give it to him. Can't give it to him. You can't get it. You can't get it. You can't get it. You can get it, but you can't get it. You can't get it. You can't get it. That was my Franklin Saint moment for those who watch Snowfall. Him, you, her, him, them. This is a woman's 20s. Everybody's on them. Everybody's on them. Right? So I'm gonna let him continue because I got more to add after he's done.
And then what happens as they grow older, as new generations come along, because the truth is most women are at their peak attraction, let's say in their early 20s. As they grow older, what women become is far more fearful of competition. This is why you'll see a woman who's a bit older go, oh, I really want monogamy. What she's scared of is her dude getting a 21-year-old. That's what she's fucking scared of. She may not know it. She may not say it. But basically, that's what the truth is, because she knows a 21-year-old is going to be more desirable, higher status, more fertile. That's what she's scared of.
Cheating is bad when you're 30 or 27.
So no, but it's not about that. I'm telling you the shift in the female mentality, because when a female is 20, she doesn't give a fuck about any of this. She doesn't want to find the nice man. Now she's trying to, like you're saying, chasing a lifestyle, chasing Mr. Promiscuous, chasing Mr. Famous. Doesn't give a shit until she starts being scared. Oh shit. Oh, my age begins with 3 now. And then they change, their mentality changes. It's a fear element. That's the reality. And it's a biological fear element. I'll give you an example of it. You know what's amazing about humans? We are still very primal. When men like these two and me, when we walk through the mall, people just move. It's like you can sense when the big animals turn up, right? It's something amazing about humans. If you have a very attractive 45-year-old woman, she's gorgeous, but a gorgeous 19-year-old walks in, look at that 45-year-old woman's face.
Right.
Furious.
Right.
She fucking hates her.
Absolutely.
She just doesn't like her for no reason. Yeah. Because women understand, unfortunately, but your age is a massive indicator in your value. In an inverse way to men are more valuable as we get older. Every woman knows that.
Look, man, me being around females, man, this is a very competitive thing with them where, whether it's an age thing or somebody got the bigger ass or the bigger titties or the pretty face or whatever, it's like, fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch. That's why I say the sisterhood ain't the thing. Fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. She thinks she hot. She thinks she this. She thinks she that. That bitch trying to take my man. She trying to take my man. She gonna take my man. And I told this one chick, I want to be Oprah. You can't be Oprah. Why? Why you say I can't be Oprah? Because bitch, you look too good. You look too good. Oprah ain't competition to the average soccer mom that's watching her every day. Okay? They feel comfortable with Oprah. Average soccer mom could look at Oprah. She's one of us. Yay. But you got small ass waist, asses kicking, titties popping and shit. No, nigga, your nigga want to watch that. The niggas want to watch your show. The bitches ain't watching you. They're not fucking with you. Not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? They're not fucking with you. So let's continue. There's more. We got more.
Every woman will sit here and go, yeah, well, I know a man who's older than me. Of course. But if I say it the other way around, I'm misogynistic. It's just the reality of the world. So then we have to go into the other point. The point is this. When you were at your peak value, you had zero interest in monogamy. But then you find a man who's 35 at his peak value. He's finally struggled and worked because when he was 19, no girl spoke to him. When he was 23, he was broke. When he was 24, he had no life experience. When he was 25, he couldn't fuck. When he was 20, whatever. He finally gets to the point where he's now at his peak value. Him at 35 is you when you were 19. And then you're sitting to him, no, you should be monogamous. It's like, well, you fucking weren't. You did whatever you wanted in your peak. Now I'm finally got there. And I had to work for my shit. God gave you. God and L'Oreal gave you. I had to fucking struggle. I had to go through hell to get on this yacht. You got on the yacht with an Instagram DM. I had to buy it. And now you're telling me I need to fucking settle down and behave and grow up? Fuck you.
Because
it's bullshit.
You're assuming that the journey is a man that starts with nothing to something, because there's a lot of men
that
that
is exactly the journey of every man on earth. We are born without value.
Let's stop right there. On this channel, I've said something similar. I've said, let me turn this mic up. I've said women, when they're in their 20s, the reason why they don't look for the good guy, because it'll be a waste of their good years. Think about this. Understand, and this is just logical. And for all the women listening, and shout out to Cara J, she's in the building. For the women listening, and definitely for the men, it's not logical. Now, and it's not a long-term solution, but it's a short-term one. If they're single, then 11 motherfuckers can give them gifts. 20 motherfuckers could take them on dates. 30 motherfuckers can, give them cash money. Any number of people. And mind you, back in the day, this wasn't the case. We got the internet now. Right? So the amount of money, and K Will already said it. He already said it, because I know girls be showing me DMs, cash apps, this and that. Yo, you know how much money I was getting from girls because dudes were sending them money? I'm charging them for shit and the dudes is paying for it. Understand, we in the cut. Guys like me, we in the cut. We in the cut. We watching you. We watching you spend that bread, player. We watching you spend it. We in the cut. Okay? Right? Watching this go down. If a woman is married or in a relationship in her 20s, she forfeits all that. She forfeits all that. All of her gifts, all of her time, all of her, money and dates, all of that has to come from one man, one income. And at a time where she's in her best position to take advantage of it. 18, 19, 20, 21. We've all been the 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid watching girls our age jump in 25-year-old niggas' cars. Let's stop playing. And for women fronting like, oh my God, he's a predator. Get the fuck out of here. You jumped in that shit willingly. And Miss Pearl is one of those women. Oh, I went to a bar. I didn't know what. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Pearly kicks truth, but she was one of those women. Blew up the motherfucker spot after willingly got you a fake ID, went to the bar with the motherfucker and let him buy you drinks. At the end of the day, when these girls are younger, when they're younger, they want to be able to exploit their hot years for the most shit. They want to exploit their hot years for the most shit. And for them, it's the gifting, the dates, and all of all of the fly shit, right? It's not for dick. It's for the fly shit. Now, sometimes they gotta hop on the dick, ride the cock carousel a little bit just to enjoy some of that shit being flown out. Again, we're in the Instagram age. We're in social media age. One man can't do all of that shit unless you're like she said, oh, I was looking for the lifestyle and this and that. So unless you're looking for the top G, if you can't get top G, bruv, then you got to write carousel in it. If anybody from the UK, if I fucked up UK slang, hey, I'm from Brooklyn. At the end of the day, if you only date one man in your 20s, you forfeit all that fly shit. Now he's saying, okay, as they get older, this and that. Yeah, as they get older, they become the old bitch in the club and the younger bitches come in and now they switch places. Now the younger chicks are now the chick you were. They are now the chick you were. And now it's their turn to get all the free shit and this and that. And the older chicks is like, oh, you better get married because when you get my age, and then the younger bitches don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit. Nah, bitch, fuck you. I'm getting all this money. These motherfuckers is flying me out. They taking me places, this, that, and the other, paying my whole rent, whole bill, sending me Cash App, sending me Venmos, sending me all of this other shit. If you got a boyfriend, get a motherfucker that's understanding, is like, hey, look, boyfriend, yeah, these niggas is sending me shit. That's right. Get shit from them niggas. That's who I was. That's who I was. These girls got niggas on FaceTime. These niggas is talking all this boo-boo shit on Skype, talking all this boo-boo shit, and I'm in the corner reading. I want them niggas. Said top boy. I'm an original Top Boy fan. I ain't the Drake Netflix, bandwagon Top Boy fan. I'm Summer House Top Boy fan. Just want to put that out there. Okay. Original seasons. Anyway, once they hit that 30 mark, that 35 mark, once they done went out to all the dinners and they done drank all the wine and they done gained 80 pounds and they had 5 kids. Now it's like, I want a nice guy. Man, you got to make 6 figures and you got to do this and that. You got to be with me and this and that and the other. And then the guys that they wasn't fucking with in that same age range is fucking with guess who? The 20-year-olds. Don't no 20-year-old wasn't no old man. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Now they want to find somebody in the age, and if they can find a guy 6-7 figures, NBA young boy, if they can get with a motherfucker like that, they'll get with him. But ain't a lot of them motherfuckers walking around. You hit 35, you the old bitch in the club. Them hot boy niggas, them niggas that was on you when you was in your 20s, they ain't on you no more. The dates slow down, everything slows down. So now you got to pressure these quote unquote. I said it twice. I'm saying it one more time, quote unquote, because I don't want to hear no shit. Now you got to pressure these so-called lame niggas that you was never into to give you the life that you had in your 20s. Because you've grown accustomed. You've grown accustomed to lifestyle. So now I can't fuck with no nigga. There's 6 figures and 6 this and 6 that and yada, 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 blah, 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 bullshit. You got used to the sippy sip of the wine. You got used to the lobster. You got used to the steak. You got used to all that fly shit, the gifts and the this and the that. And now to you, that's the standard. That is the standard. Yes, old bitch in the club. Yeah, Cara J. Yeah. Now you the old bitch in the club. Got a bunch of 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds, and he and they dancing the Migos and shit like that. And Auntie walks in with the tight shit on. Body positivity. She body positive. You ain't fit to tell her you can't wear that dress. You ain't about to tell her she don't look good. She got the muffin top and all that shit. She got, you ever pop a, the can of muffins that you peel the shit and that shit go, and then all the muffin shit pop out of that motherfucker and under your shirt and above your fucking pants, and that's the muffin shit. Muffin top. Oh my God, it's the muffin top. Looking like a nuclear explosion. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. This is the real shit. What this motherfucker said is some truth shit. And they got to get this nigga out of here. They got to get him out of here. They got to get him out of here. Brit did not learn anything from this conversation. At least that's not from what I see. Let's I want to see the old woman talk to her because she tried to put her on.
So there's specificity in that.
Can I just
because that's not how it should be for everybody, and that's not how it is for everybody.
That's not how it should be. See, this is the world women tend to live in. That's not how it should be. It's not how it should be.
Not for every woman either, as well. May I
yes,
just say,
Pillsbury.
Can I ask something, please? Then you've learned in the past, and now you want to find someone to settle down. With hindsight now, would you have reversed it and started young, looking for someone to settle down with, looking for those values that now you know? I'm talking that with hindsight.
Okay, well, I actually, from 18 to 22, I was in a relationship. I've always actually been a lover girl, despite what I put out online for,
I've never
views.
seen you online.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's even better. I have always wanted one person, and I feel like I was so delusional in thinking that, oh, I'm like you said, like I have value, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm at my peak. Like, why wouldn't you want to be with me? So going into these relationships, or just like, just people, my goal was always to get commitment. Like, I'm giving you my time, I'm pouring into you because I want commitment. And the reality is I never really understood my value. So I was going through guys, giving up sex, doing this, and it didn't make sense. So I believe in, I stand on everything I do. Like, I don't do apology tours. It is what it is. And I think that's where I feel like when they talk about women being delusional and all these other things, it is true. Because what you have to understand is that there are repercussions to your decisions, which is fine. So then you're talking about, okay, well, I want this type of guy, I want this, that, and that. You're talking about maybe monogamy. That's 3 to 5% of animals are monogamous. I think that's what it is.
Now she says that about the animals. And Cara J, I'm gonna get to your question in a second. I see you. So she just made a statement. She said, certain percent of animals, small percentage of all animals on the planet are monogamous. I another argument that I made, shout out my man. I ain't going to say his name, but we had that argument before. Now she says that, but in light of that, she says.
Right. So your window is really, really small for what you're looking for. And even to go on to the point where you said, where you were talking about, it's like a subconscious fear. I think it's like, for me, I feel like if it was more of a fear, I would have just stayed in my situation. Like, it wouldn't have made sense. Like, I mean, that was my first kid. I thought I waited and did it right. I left because I believe it. There's something else on my heart when it comes to love, and I'm just going to have to trust that. And if that being alone, a dog, I have to take that chance, because the Bentley, the ring, the house, and still getting, again, deceived, right? Disrespected, because deceit is disrespect, right? So I cannot settle for that. I can't suck a dick and shut up. And that is where a lot of people don't like my views and what
obviously
what I represent, because it is something new. I don't know how it's going to fucking end. I don't know what's going to happen.
What would you tell your 17, if you had to what would you tell your 17-year-old self, knowing what you know now? Looking back and you had to meet yourself at 17, what would you tell yourself? Like, lock it down and wait for the right man. Don't have sex. What would you tell your 17-year-old self?
That the answers aren't outside of you, because I feel like I'd always look for men to answer all of my questions that I've ever had. I thought when I had a man, it would complete me. And I feel like too, especially with like my dad not being in my life, you look for somebody to guide me. Like, so that's where for me, I put too much value in someone else having the answers for me. So that's why I'm really big on accountability. So
Look at my man Andrew sitting there while she's talking. Just keep this.
So I would just tell myself like to be patient, to take your time, because I was always quick. Oh, let's try to get in a relationship. Like we weren't even compatible. There's a lot of just not compatible factors. So I feel like for me it would be to slow down and to really get to know people instead of just blindly banking on potential that most likely will never be tapped into or sell.
So the thing about Brittany that I find interesting is she'll get into these situations where she'll talk about, like, oh, I'm this type, but I grew up and I'm matured and blah, 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 blah. And then next week she'll make a video talking that shit and she'll say, well, this is what I say for views, right? This is what I say for views. I'm gonna take this off. I don't know why they want to see this shit. This is what I say for views. What the hell? This is what I say for views, but understand that what you say in the public is what we're seeing, we're hearing it, and things like that, and it affects your real life. And I think that women underestimate the effect or the impact of social media on how people see you. They think it's a game. They think this is a movie. They think this is cinema. They get on here and they talk that shit. Right. And then they figure in the next moment they'll say some, meaningful shit and we'll forget the shit that they said yesterday. That's not how men work. Women work that way. Women are in the moment. Men have vision from past and future. That's why women don't care about body counts and men do. Okay, so let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. So let's listen to some more, right? Hold on, let me get this. No, that's cool. That's cool. Let me play this like that. It's just muted.
Well, just instead of just blindly banking on potential that most likely will never be tapped into, or selling myself short because there's a fear of, well, I don't know, this could be the best that I could get. I might as well just shut up and suck a dick.
And that's what about nowadays, because exactly what you'd be telling your 17-year-old self is what happened back in the day. So when I'm repeating these things, I'm going, oh, you're old fashioned. But it seems like women do what they like, and then they hit a certain age and say, oh, well, I've got to settle. But it's not settling. You're just getting whatever you can. Or whatever you deserve.
You know what?
Because
Auntie?
if you think back now, you'd be telling people now, rather than say that auntie's old-fashioned or auntie don't know what she's talking about, look what she be telling her 17-year-old self, which ain't nothing that I ain't already said.
Yeah,
because
that's fine.
really and truly, let me finish. Because what I've always said, and you can check, I'm an older version of you. So where you've been, I've already been on up come back. So that's why I asked you, what would you tell your 17-year-old self? Because me telling you is, I'm telling my 30-year-old self.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming from? So it's not that I'm old-fashioned. It's just that women hit a certain age and then realize, oh my God, it wasn't that old-fashioned. It works.
So I've told dudes, right? Younger dudes, right? I said, yo, if you came from the future and gave you advice, would you listen? And everybody always says yes. If your older self came into the past and told your younger self, this is what you should do on some, Back to the Future Biff Tan and shit, right? Come back to the past and gave you advice. Yo, you should do this. Would you listen? They always say, yeah, of course I would listen. Everybody says, yeah, of course I would listen. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm the older version of you, and this is the advice I'm gonna give you. And then I give them the advice, and then they argue with me. Check this out.
Because it does. But there's no point in waiting until you're a certain age to start thinking about it. Even if you're like, you hold your own accountability. So it's like if you meet somebody and they were like 17, 18, and you saw them acting a certain way, they ask you for advice, you wouldn't say, do as I do. You say, listen, this is what happened to me. And this is what I thought. And what I recommend you do is blah, blah, blah. Am I right or am I wrong? If they ask you for your advice.
No, I totally get what you're saying. Like, I totally agree with that. I think that no matter what you decide to do, you have to accept whatever repercussions come behind that. So any advice that I give to anybody is do what you want, but just know there are repercussions, good, bad, or indifferent, that are going to come behind it. So I mean, and I think that's just where I'm at. I don't even think it's like an age thing. I think it's like, in reality, I have a son, and
it's either the age thing or it's the son thing. It's always one of the two. Whatever comes first. If age comes before the kid, then it's age. If it's the baby comes before the age, then it's the baby thing. And she for some reason she's not understanding. Well, I have a baby, I got to take this serious. Understand that your baby impacts your value to men. I'm gonna go into some of these comments, right? All right, so Cara J says, is this all a self-esteem issue? Men in Australia might buy a date a coffee, but there's no dinner, etc. So why black men in the USA spending extravagantly, money on women? Understand that a lot of these guys, this is the culture here. This is the culture. Right? A lot of these guys are under pressure to impress these women on the first date. They're under pressure to do it. They're under pressure to impress women on the first date. So, for them, to compete with other men, they think that the best thing to do is to go ham on this first date, not knowing that the guy that the girl really likes ain't doing that. And some of them do know that, but they think somehow in some alternate universe of reality that this is the thing that's going to win the girl over. And a lot of them end up used and abused, and then they, a guy like me will come along, don't do that, and then they'll get mad at the guys who are doing this. A lot of the beefs, and I've said this on video before, a lot of the beefs between black men in America has everything to do with bitches and pussy. Niggas is fighting over bitches. So, you got girls that are saying, we ain't going on no coffee dates. We ain't going on no 2 for $20s and this and that. So dudes are seeing this on social media, and they don't want to be that guy that took the girl out on the coffee date or the 2 for $20 because they're not trying to make a bad impression. It's not going to help their case. But they figure, you know what? Let me put the best foot forward, and the most I'll lose is some money. But then when you think about it, all this, the money you're spending on all these dates, bro, that shit adds up, and you could have did other shit with it. So, Afro Nerd, what's good, Afro Nerd? He said the delusion of these street women has become boring. The future is now, and men better get ready. COVID was a test run. Men are starting not to really care about these prattlings. Facts. It ain't no grand wave, but it's getting there. It's a slow moving beast. So don't fall for her switch up. She was always aware of her decisions, and now she's hoping to cash out on the grift. Yeah. Nobody believes her. Afro North said that. Talking louder, they said nothing. American Negro. Yeah, I see you. Hey, what's good, bro? What's good? So Key said Brittany is not delusional. She has game. She is going to work the system to get what she wants. She does not even like men, in my opinion. But seriously, Marcus, why do you think this conversation is important? I don't think I have yet to hear this whole conversation. I just wanted to play this part, right? And this is the part about, why women are not monogamous in their 20s, because I've spoken on this before. Because a lot of guys, they often talk about, well, the women need to get married early in their lives before the time hits and this and that and the other. And for the long-term, plan, it's facts. It's facts. Understand this. A few things I'm going to say. Number one, he gave his reason as to why girls don't do it. I gave mine. It kind of coincides, almost the same, a little different. He's like, well, they don't care about it because, they're searching for this type of guy. So they don't care about monogamy. I say that they don't care about monogamy because they're getting a bunch of gifts, a bunch of money. They're enjoying the fruits of their good years. They would rather use their good years to cash in on gifts, cash in on free dates and things of that nature than to be locked into one guy, one income. Because most men ain't letting their women take dates and gifts and free cash apps and all this shit from other dudes. They're not doing it. You 22, 23, 25. That's why a lot of these girls like, oh, it's too young. It's too young to get married at 20, whatever. It ain't too young for them to have children because there's benefits to that. See, benefits can come early at any age, but what they don't want to do is forfeit the benefits. And once that period is over and that time is passed, now it's time to settle down. These girls are doing what men call sowing their oats. And it's not necessarily a sex thing for the most part. It's an attention and gifts and resources thing. That's why this is important, because I want men to see this from that point of view. Like, we're looking at it like, well, it would benefit them to get married early, yeah, for the long term, but for the now, which a lot of girls live in the now. They live in the now. They live in the instant gratification right now shit. And right now, it benefits them more to be single. That's why this part of the conversation is important. Afro Nerd says, I can't understand her language style, just words mashed together. I mean, girls, they talk that therapeutic, deep, fake, therapeutic, fake, bullshit, Well, my value, and shut the fuck up. Anyway, just words mashed together. The clock is ticking for her. And an attractive girl who is unattractive, understand, like, she looks good, niggas a smash, but at this point, what she's famous for, these girls done grew up and they watched a lot of women before them, whether it be the Amber Roses and the like, be out and out sluts. Okay, slut shaming movement. Remember that? It wasn't that long ago. And they watched the girls before them do this out and out in the public and still win. And they're trying to replicate that to the next generation. And it's not going to carry over well. All right, so my man says 70 views for 70 likes, people. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's get these likes up. Let me look at the likes over here and see if they are matching. Got 64 likes and 73 people in here. I need my likes to match the views like I need my socks to match. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. I see you, Great I9. Shout out to you. I referenced you earlier. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there. I referenced you earlier. Didn't go hard on you, but I referenced some of your talking points area. 70 views for 70 likes, people. Yeah, let's get it up. Come on, let's get it up. Get on up. Come on, let's get on up. Let's get it in here this evening. So let's go through more comments, man. But yeah, this conversation, this part of the conversation is definitely important. The divorce rate in the Black community is off the hook. Most women are not getting flown out or having multiple dudes coming out of pocket. Most women are ordinary peace killers. This is true. They're not getting flown out. They're not getting their rents paid. None of this shit is happening. It's all cap. It's for the internet. It's all cap for the internet. I don't believe it. It's nonsense. Bullshit. I don't believe it. Okay. So let's I'm gonna go back to it. We're gonna listen to a little bit more. Just this segment that I wanted to play. All right. So I'll pull this video back up. Let me see. Let me get that down. Okay. So what are your thoughts about Britney's real-time about face? It's cap. I don't believe it. That's the answer for that. I don't believe it. Everything she's doing is, if people drag her into their program, she's gonna jump on. Why not? I mean, it's FaceTime. And FaceTime is important. It's always important. Let's play a little bit more of this, and we're gonna.
You really start asking yourself questions. And again, I hate that it took having a child to really look into my life and call myself out on my bullshit.
But that's what the old lady is saying. It takes for you to get there to then be like, oh shit. So now she has a child. Now she has to get serious. If age happened first, it would have been about age, but it's about, oh, I had a child, so I got to get serious. It's always after some shit. It's never while you popping. Uh-oh, it's coming. I better get ready. No, it's never that. It's la 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 la. Oops, and now, oh shit, I'm fucked up. Let me get a real motherfucker and some serious shit.
So if you got pregnant earlier, if you got pregnant at 18, 19, would it?
You hear what she asked her? If you got pregnant at 18, 19, then what?
I was always on birth control.
Okay.
I was on birth control for a decade. I got off birth control because the person I was with wanted to have a baby.
Okay.
So again, I thought I did it right. Clearly not, because I wasn't married, but it still didn't work out because it just wasn't my guy. So that's where I just think, like, even if I still would have taken it slow, there just were a lot of people that just were genuinely not my person, and that's okay.
I would just
Speaking
go
of
on.
marriage, I wanted to know, do you think we're in a post-marriage?
Okay, we're done with that. So basically, what I'm saying is, man, just understand that there's a reason. There is a reason. Let me get up on here. There is a reason why. There's a reason why women do not want to settle down early, because they're reaping benefits. And of course, as men get older and then they become the choice, and Andrew Tate, he said it, Tate said it, as men get older and they become the choice, now it's time for them to reap benefits. And of course, that is a sexual thing for us. It's not resources. We don't give a fuck about resources. We don't give a fuck about your degrees and none of this shit. We don't care. And, you know, I make 6 figures. Okay. Are you paying for half the shit? No, then fuck your 6 figures. I don't understand why women brag about their incomes when they're not intending to pay anything. You're not intended to pay half or more than half of shit. You figure with all the freedom and all the independence and the income that they fought for, at this point, they will be like, okay, I covered my, income issue. So now let me find a guy that I like. Income irrelevant, regardless of his income. Let me find a guy that I like. No, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a self-imploding, idea that they have where, okay, the better they do, the better their man has to do. So then their choices diminish. We've covered this for years and years and years. Their choices diminish. If this was about escaping, because some girls on Instagram are going back and forth with me about this shit. If this was about your independence and this and that, and you wanted to escape being under your man's thumb and having to ask him for money and this and that and yada yada yada, then you would say, let me put in on this, man. Let me put in on this. So now you have some say. You paying for half shit? Okay. Well, now we can maybe sometimes, we have to meet. I got to meet you in the middle. Okay. But that's not what they want. They want to make their own shit. They're like, oh, I got to go to work and then I got to come home and wash dishes. And feminism was not men's idea. It was your idea. You wanted to go out. So if you don't want to do housework, you take that boss bitch money you making and hire a housekeeper. You a boss bitch. Get you an employee, boss bitch. You a boss bitch. The maid is your employee. You're her boss, and you're now a boss bitch, and you're running the business. Because all these women, they got businesses. You're running the business of keeping this shit in order. Because I gotta go to work and come home and pay all this shit because you want to keep all your money. Okay, you keep all your money. Just make sure that whatever money you get, I ain't coming in. I'm not washing the plate. I'm not serving no food. I'm not doing none of that shit if I'm paying for all this shit. Let me put my banner back up. Fair use is done. At the end of the day, these are the roles. And if we're gonna have roles, if you're gonna give me a role, I'm gonna give you a role. Carlton Banks, what's good? I see you. So let's go to what's up, Chaos? I see you. Chaos. Let me go back a little bit. I don't want to miss nothing. So shout out to Stuart D. Brittany is just trying to become the reform slut that many of the red pill rage dudes hope to trick off for when they see some reform. I agree. I said it earlier. I said it on Facebook. I said a lot of guys are cool with the way things are as long as it might get them some pussy. As long as it might. Okay. Brittany sees how many of those dudes are tricking for the white woman. Who are you talking about? Sports stars, celebrities? Get back to me on that. Shout out to Chaos Rain. I see you. Shout out to Carlton Banks III. Carlton Banks III, my conservative niggas is in the house. So, Great Anna said, it's bad when men say, I'm going to live my best life now, because it's creating an economic crisis due to the lack of family formation and men in their peak earning years, not spending on women. Understand this. If men opt out, the whole shit falls apart. There is no man. Society is man-made. Society is man-made. Society is man-made. Women are here. You know how you throw a party and the women come to the party, and is there drinks? Is there smoke here? If ain't no drinks and smoke, the girls is out. The niggas is cool, but if y'all ain't got nothing to drink and y'all ain't got nothing to smoke, we out here. Shout out to No One. I see you. All right. So if ain't no drinks, ain't no smoke, we out of here. Understand that society is the party with drinks and smoke. Women opted into society for the benefits. Before that, it was the wilderness. Okay, motherfuckers build society. We build running water and electricity and heat, toilets and showers and all of that shit. And women said, wow, that's some nice stuff. Got beds with pillows, and they looked at the wilderness with the dirt and the grass and the trees, and they said, I'm going to fuck with this society shit. So they came into society that men built. Society is man-made. So when women say, we don't need niggas, understand that, you know, society is man-made. It's a man-made thing. Now there's the crickets over there, or there's, you know, this shit that motherfuckers built. Okay, you take your pick. Okay, and this is what they call it, the social contract. You know how you walk into a place and there's this big sign that says, once you come into here, this is the agreement. Once you come into here, it is agreed that we can tape you and film you and use your likeness and all this other shit. Well, that was the social contract. Bitch, if you come in here, gotta fuck. Bitch, if you come in here, gotta clean. Bitch, if you come in here, gotta raise the kids. I want some kids. You know, shout out to Carlton Banks. I hit that shit by accident. But if you come in here, this is the agreement. This is the agreement. And the women came into society and they washed and they cleaned and they cooked and they folded clothes and they raised the babies. And at some point they said, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we want to come into the boys club. We want to decide who runs shit and who's the leader and shit like that. Cause we got issues that y'all motherfuckers need to address. Cause right now we your property. This shit ain't fair. And we get it. We get it. Understand. Society was a thing already. Without the men, this shit falls apart. If the women walked away, niggas will have dry dicks. That's it. Dry dick. Now, we don't want dry dick, but just understand that the shit that we could withhold, the patriarchy. Because just let me point out, black men are not the patriarchy, but the patriarchy, and we know who the patriarchy is. The things that they can withhold is life-changing shit. Life-changing shit. All right, we at 149. 2 hours, we done. 2 hours, we done. I promise. We at 7:20. So at 7:30, we done here. Life-changing shit we can deny motherfuckers, because again, society was life-changing shit. Cricket. There's the frogs and the trees and the lake shit over there. You could go bathe in the lake, or you can have a waterfall shower that comes straight down on your head. That pumps the jets, and you can have jacuzzi, and you can have, you know, real soap, and soap is shit. And you can have what's that shit? The Castile soap and the black soap and eucalyptus and all of that shit. Or you go back into the wilderness. That's the social contract. That's the social contract. They came in here to negotiate that. But we have made that obsolete. We gave them society. We handed it to them. Men have handed women society. That's what happened. So now we don't need niggas. We don't need niggas. We don't need men. Fuck men. In your man-made house. Your man-made furniture. Your man-made electricity. Your man-made running water. Your man-made toilet. Your man-made shower. Go outside and walk on your man-made concrete. Drive your man-made car on the man-made street. Man-made, man-made, man-made. Man-made, man-made. Well, the patriarchy won't let you do what? At the end of the day, man, understand that these are the bargaining chips. And, you know, as time goes by, and a lot of these women are like, they're in fear that, what my man says, again, I won't say names. My man says, that a lot of guys are walking away. No. The young 20-year-old is still enjoying the benefits. It's the older women that are panicking. Like your man Tate says. It's the older women that are panicking. Okay? It's the older women that are panicking. When you online and you see the bitches complaining, you don't see young bad chicks complaining. They get what they want. They might not get the long term, maybe, but the little fun that they get in their 20s, the little 10-year run they get that. They still get that. They get shit paid for. They get, phone bill might get paid for. Car note might get paid for if they got a car. This and that get paid for. But you know what I'm saying? Once they hit that mark, it's a wrap. And the economy is different. The economy is different. So now that the economy is different, the supplement, the subsidy of, again, the society, this thing that we built that is now making women feel like they don't need motherfuckers. Now that shit is, if that shit crumbles, and there's a lot of things coming that is going to look like it's going to get a little crazy, and we'll discuss that on another video, but there's a lot of things coming. This is 2023, y'all. It's going to be 2023 in a few hours. It's 7:30 over, about to be 7:30 over here, 8, 9, 10:30 over there. And some things is coming, we looking at the end of the gas vehicle coming. It's a lot of the AI is coming. A lot of these things is coming, and motherfuckers better get ready. All this niggas and niggas versus, each other over bitches, all this shit. Y'all better look past this shit. But these women, I just want, and for the women, all this fly shit y'all do now, y'all better enjoy that shit while it lasts. For motherfuckers feeling like, we can't wait for winter to come. Winter, 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 winter. Two things I want to tell you about winter. Stop waiting for winter to come to give a bitch a winter coat. That's number one. And number two, why the fuck would you want winter to come so that the bitches would be pressured to come back to you? If you were running a mob, would you take the snitch back? It's a black man-made. We invented the toilet and the light bulb. Yeah. Diego says, fuck out of here. Women's neck are the free. Women's neck are the freest of anyone's boots they ever been in the history of women. Patriarchy is a cop-out. It's that thin veil over the wilderness you mentioned. The wilderness is not kind of females. You remember the pandemic and girls talking about pandemic patriarchy? It's only that because once the economy falls apart, the shit that they lean on falls apart. Society holds women up. So once that falls apart and you got to lean back on men, then it's that old school color purple shit. Old Hoppo's back. Hoppo and Mister. That shit is back in the game. And they don't want that. If bitches play stupid, play prizes, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and they got the nerve to point fingers. Understand, man. This is why they don't do that. This is what, but to wrap this up, I want to tell the men and the women in attendance, how you present yourself on social media is important. Somebody didn't tell Brittany Renner this. Oh, what I say to get views? Yeah, your views is cool because you're thinking in now. But tomorrow, when nobody wants to fuck with you, it's not, this shit is forever. We got this internet now. This internet is undefeated. This internet is forever. The shit that I'm saying, the videos that I'm making, at some point, some little motherfucker gonna be watching this shit. Like, look at this motherfucker saying this shit. This is what niggas was dealing with. But understand, yo, we are in a new era. This ain't Me Too. This is the next shit. This is the Believe Women. We out of the Me Too. We passed that. This is Believe Women. Believe Women is not new. I've gone through Believe Women shit in the past. But this is real shit. She say it, the shit happened. I got to read that Violence Against Women Act. That Violence Against Women Act is some deep shit. And a lot of these women, they don't need proof to accuse you of something. They don't. The new simp is the government, the courts, all of that. Fuck all these dudes celebrating the arrest of Andrew Tate or the death of Kevin Samuels or the death of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant ain't never said shit about a black woman that I know about. And the motherfucker was with his daughter in a helicopter crash, and these women took no time to celebrate that shit going down. They wasted no time. The downfall, of famous black men and even non-famous black men getting shot by the police that get celebrated. They celebrate it, right? Waiting their turn to juice or squeeze or whatever out of motherfuckers. I'm telling you, this shit is about to get real. Y'all got phones with cameras and microphones. Y'all better be protecting yourself at all times. And like I said 2 videos ago, we know these things. They're apparent. The information's out there. We seeing what's happening with this person. Learn from their shit, their bullshit, their mistakes. Don't let that shit be you. And we're getting less and less sympathetic for dudes who put their head in the lion's mouth. At least I am. Less and less sympathetic. You put yourself in certain situations and you don't look out for you. This is save yourself, black man. I'm very consistent with that shit. The SYS, you know the rest. This is save yourself. The government ain't gonna save you. Niggas ain't gonna save you. Nobody's gonna save you. Jesus ain't coming to save you. Sorry. For anybody that's religious, he ain't about to come save you from black women. It's not happening. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. No matter how much noise we make on this internet, nobody's coming to say they're not writing laws or changing laws for the men's rights activists. And they're not you. They're not you. So that plus, if you can't become the guy that these women want, date out, fly out, or cash out. Stop taking bitches on these silly dates because these are escort prices now. Stop doing it. Stop paying for drinks. Stop paying for these chicks. Shit, stop doing it. All right. Shout out to Dave Tao. Provider mail is dead. Happy New Year, peoples. We out of here. It's 2 o'clock on the dot. We are gone. Do what you do. I'm not going to say that corny. Don't do nothing. I wouldn't do bullshit. Do a lot of shit I wouldn't do. But protect yourself. 100.